Hey guys! This is a little bit more of a distance, but I guess this works. So, I've already talked about the original Godzilla movie a little bit in my previous videos, but let's just get a video that deals with this a little bit more specifically. The original 1954 film, Godzilla, released by Toho Studios. This is a story about how a Japanese ship gets lost in the sea and people are trying to figure out what happened. There's a village in the Japanese island area that believes in a creature called Godzilla. Turns out this creature exists, and it's theorized that it has gained it has become the creature that it is today because of some nuclear testing and nuclear bombs. And so Japan is trying to figure out a way to stop it, which includes using an invention known as the oxygen destroyer, created by a scientist who is the son of another scientist who's trying to advocate let's keep Godzilla alive to study. And that's sort of the basic plotline of the original 1954 Godzilla movie. I know I probably didn't explain it the best way possible, but there you go. Going in, I wasn't sure what to expect from this film, but I gotta admit, this is actually a pretty good film that's actually very intelligent. I know I've already said this a little bit in a previous video, but this really is a surprisingly intelligent movie, especially for that time period of a creature representing nuclear holocaust not too long after the bombings of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And of course, some of the human characters in this movie are actually kind of interesting to be with as well, at least the main ones. Which is more than I can say for some of the other Godzilla movies and their human characters. But the human characters in this movie are also interesting to watch and listen to, especially the scientist who creates the oxygen destroyer because he doesn't want to use it, and he tries to keep it secret because he knows if he uses it, then people will know they exist and they won't want to try to actually use it for war and such. Which again relates back to the meaning behind Godzilla, nuclear holocaust and nuclear weapons. So it is very interconnected and surprised, and of course it has led to a pretty great franchise that, depending on the era, whether deals with these issues head on or sort of keeps in the background. This is a movie that I didn't expect to like a lot, like take it in a seriously like some other more serious grounded films, but again, this is a very intriguing film. And this is one of the few films from the original Godzilla era that's actually serious and a sort of grounded approach, which is in contrast to the majority of the films that released in this original era that goes for a more comical and comedic approach to most of its films. But if you have any interest to figure out where this franchise got its starts, check this film out. If nothing else, then for the fact that this is the only Godzilla movie to be shown in black and white. Yeah, movies in color weren't really a thing back in 1954, but after it, it got more popular. At least as far as I'm guessing with Japanese films go. But anyway, this is a film that's really worth checking out. I just had to talk about this a little bit, considering this is Godzilla month. Well, like, comment, subscribe, share. Hopefully I'll be more closer to the laptop next time video. See ya!